Hey, what's up, everyone? It's episode 15 of the Brink of Sanity show, and I'm Jay.
I'm Bry.
And I am Alex. That's for someone that said that we both sound so alike. I'm thinking I'm going to try to change my voice or something.
Yeah, how do we sound alike? I don't think we sound anything alike. Alex has got that deep Barry White baritone voice.
Larry White.
Larry White.
I'll just accentuate it. That's what I'll do here. All right.
So
I
this
like
is... Go
that
ahead.
one when he was on The Simpsons when he goes, Larry White. No, my name is Barry White. No, it says here Larry White.
This is the week of everything going wrong, so I hope everyone appreciates actually having a show today. 'Cause
Wait, what went wrong?
kind of pissed off.
Nothing went wrong for me. I haven't thrown up since before last week's show, I'm proud to say.
Well,
It's been
good for
about
you guys. I had a horrible week.
7 weeks and no barfs.
Awesome.
Yeah. We get most of our downloads off of Podcast Alley, and that site decided to stop updating our show. So now everyone thinks that we haven't come out with a new episode in like 2 weeks. And nobody will get back to me on how to fix that problem. And, a little aggravating. But then, everything else went wrong too. But that's just my life. That's not really show related. So,
Well, I'll tell you when
Sure. What do you mean?
when I go to download it, all I can do is go to your the website and just listen to it directly from there versus going to Podcast Alley or
yeah, I think that's what everyone's going to have to do.
What's that website?
brinkofsanityshow.com. I just finished all the sections, so everything should be working now. Photo gallery, show archive. So even if you can't find the new episode, there's no real point in saying if you can't find the episodes on Podcast Alley because then you wouldn't be listening to this and knowing about the website.
there you go.
But
That's right.
there's plenty of other stuff on the site, so you go check it out.
Plus, I listen to it at work and stuff, so I just go to the website, download. It's awesome.
Mhm.
It's awesome.
And the forums are kicking now, so
We're blowing up. We got like 15 members, and only like 3 or 4 of them actually post regularly.
very
Actually-
exciting stuff.
Probably only you and one other person post really regularly.
Hmm.
I post a couple of times. I know Alex posts a couple of times.
Yeah,
But there's some heated debates going on there, and
yeah. You and your bet with people and them not really wanting that bet or something. Yeah.
yeah, if anybody else wants to make that bet, I'll make that repeat again. I'm willing to bet $100 that if the election this fall comes down to Barack Obama versus John McCain, that John McCain will win. And this isn't part of the bet, but he will probably win decisively. And a side bet, kind of depending on all that, is that if John McCain wins, I have a $50 bet to anybody who wants to bet me that he won't live through his term of 4 years. So anybody who wants to make that bet without trying to negotiate it and deal it down, get in touch with me on the forum and we can work out the arrangements.
Nice.
I have my reasons for why I think all that stuff, but this isn't really the political show yet, so I won't
Yeah.
get into all of that.
He does look kind of weak, though. I have to say. I mean, I respect him, but he looks a little frail.
Well, he is like 95, right? I don't know.
Who are we talking about?
McCain.
Okay.
Oh, because Obama looks kind of frail too, but
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess to a certain degree that's true. Yeah.
They're all scumbags. I don't really care.
So, Brian, you said you had a story to share.
oh yeah, I actually meant to talk about this last week, and I've remembered probably 20 minutes after we finished the show. I want to give a free piece of advice out there to any MySpace users, and
Free.
I know free, unsolicited, but free.
Such a
I know I rail against MySpace a lot, but I am a nerd, and it is a good time filler, and every now and then you might run into somebody interesting on there or end up meeting somebody from your past. But the advice is pretty simple. Never write an angry blog about somebody and then forget about it, and then a few months later add that person to your MySpace list. Because I did that a while, last year sometime. I wrote it wasn't really directed at this person, but I cited examples of my relations with this person and things that they did and how it pissed me off and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Completely forgot about it. And so I ended up seeing this person on MySpace later, and I added her. And like probably within like 4 days after that, I log on and the thing says new blog comment. I'm like, I haven't blogged in months. I haven't blogged since this show started. What the hell is this all about? That, sure enough, it was her. she read it. She didn't really like it, so it was a little awkward. But yeah, so careful who you rant about.
Yeah, I was thinking I have the link to this podcast in my profile, and we talk about everyone, so I'm sure sooner or later, like one of my friends is actually going to listen to the show, and chances are we've talked about them extensively.
I mean, I don't really care, because I'll call people out, like last week when I did with the BlackBerry thing, and I've ranted about people I know, like in general, but I just thought it was funny that I forgot all about it. And I called her a liar and stuff like that. It turned out she wasn't lying, but, whatever. So that kind of, she wrote this comment to it, and I was just like, oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
I stand by all my rants.
I do too. I mean, it's still a shitty thing to do. It was, the thing I wrote about, like when people say they get back with their exes, everybody always says that to me.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this girl did, but, I mean, that doesn't change the fact that I've gotten that line a shitload of times.
Yeah, the odds of that one being bullshit were pretty high. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a legit,
Yeah.
I was, speaking of going off on people, remember, I don't think you were on for that one, Alex. It was episode 7 called Fun Sponge. And I made fun of this girl for being the most boring human being alive.
The worst date you ever had. Yeah, you tried to. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just, this person that I hung out with. And
When she said she was
a lot
like,
of times.
she said she was like 35, she ended up being like 43 or something. Or...
No.
No?
This was the person that I met off of Friendster and just happened to be just this horribly boring person.
Yeah.
I explained it in detail for like a half hour on the show.
Yep.
So last week,
and several shows since then too.
yeah, I mentioned it like every other episode. I just can't get over how boring this person was. It just blew my mind. Last week, her mom calls me, and I'm like freaking out. I think like I'm getting sued. She heard it and she's like freaking out, and this is like, they're gonna send me, a summons or their freaking lawsuit information. And so she asked for my address, and I'm like, this show is still too young to like have its first lawsuit and have me trying to podcast from jail and stuff. But I was scared, and it was her mom, and I didn't know what to do, so I gave her my address. And then 2 days ago in the mail, I got an invitation to a baby shower. So apparently,
somebody knocked her up. Huh?
Yeah.
Is it yours? Why would you want to go to that? I thought only girls go to baby showers.
Yeah,
Or
well,
gay guys.
thought only other wildebeests slept with wildebeests, but apparently we have some crossbreeding going on.
Or
now.
she's having this baby out of wedlock and she wants a daddy.
Or maybe it's not a baby shower and it's like some kind of intervention where Jay's going to show up and say, Jay, we think you got a problem with the video games and the podcasting. We're going to sit you down and tell you how we feel.
Because you only went on like one date with this girl. Why would that be very strange that her mom called you?
Well, it was probably
Did you
because
ever meet her mom?
No, I've never met him. I only met this person once. I think it was because I just wouldn't answer the phone or any of the emails or IMs I was getting, so she sicked her mom after me. But I haven't hung out with this person in 3 years, so I'm not gonna like buy your ugly baby some presents. I gave a list of like, Babies R Us locations and stuff. Like, I'm gonna buy that thing anything. Ridiculous.
Although, if you went, it'd be good for the show.
How so?
and report.
You should have good stories from there.
I guess.
It's kind of like, how when you always said that if your ex ever invited you to your wedding, I always said I'd be your date and I'd wear a dress to go. It'd be that kind of...
And totally ruin the wedding. And she...
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to get an invite to that very soon, actually.
Cool. Let me know. I'll start shaving my legs.
You think that'll really ruin the whole wedding?
It'd get people talking.
Well, that's probably worth doing then.
Probably wouldn't get me laid at the wedding, though. I know that.
I don't know. You never know, man. It's I don't know.
That's one of the few things that I'm very, very disappointed. All the weddings I've been to and been in, you think that you're going to score. You think there's going to be some bridesmaids or something. Either they're ugly or like the bride tells them all about you before you get there, so that
Right, talk you up a little bit.
No, in the worst way, they talk you down.
Oh.
Like they go, "You're clear of that Alex guy." I'm like, what did I ever do? I don't even. But my cousin's getting married in June, so maybe.
You're better off at I think one of my friends got married last year, and the whole wedding was everybody there was people I knew, and it's all people I didn't like anyway. I think you're better off at family, because you get those sort of distant cousins and friends of cousins, and the one that didn't want to bring a date, so she brings a male friend or something, or she goes by herself, or she's not really a cousin, but she is. And you're better off with that kind of thing. We're friends because it's everybody, and it's all sort of
Yeah. That did happen to me though a couple of years ago. I went to my another cousin's wedding, and it was like if you have your uncle, that's your dad's brother, all right, then he marries a woman, so that's your aunt through marriage, and then let's say she has a brother, so that person's daughter. So basically, they're like a second cousin, I guess it would.
I had this happen to me too. I know where you're going.
Oh,
Keep going, Noah.
she was smoking hot. Now this was, I don't know, like 5 years ago, but she at that point she was like 19 or something, and into drinking, so it was kind of fun. But in the back of my mind, I'm going, nothing good can come from this. Nothing at all. Just keep drinking though. But I don't know. It's that's a whole bag of worms.
Mm-hmm.
That happened to me. I was at a wedding in Maine for my cousin, and there was a girl that, okay, my grandmother's sister, so that's my great aunt, her husband's brother's granddaughter. So I don't know what the hell that was.
Okay.
Anyway, so I see this girl, so I'm talking to my great aunt, and she comes up and says something to my great aunt and walks away, and I was like, "Who's that?" She's like, "Oh, you should talk to her." So she calls her over, and she's like, "This is Brian. Why don't you guys go dance?" And I was like, I'm like, "Are we related? What is this?" She's like, "Oh no, just go have a good time." And I'm like, okay. So I was dancing with her, and I was like, "So how are you at this wedding? Who do you know?" We were trying to figure it out, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
That was it. We danced and we went our separate ways. I was like, I don't know about this. This is Maine. This is kind of,
yeah.
Wow.
Hey. Hello. You're on.
That was an abortion.
Who is this?
It's Joey D. What's going on, guy?
What's up, Joey D? You're on the show.
I really am. It only took me 5 years to log in.
Is that Napoleon Dynamite?
The Eagles have large talons. How's it going, Joey? This is the guy who made the logo for the front page of the website. So, I think...
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Wicked cool.
Yeah, pretty sweet, man. So, what brings you to the show today? We're talking about trying to hook up with people at weddings. And
Right on.
yeah, that was today's topic.
And it sounds like that topic is over.
I'm moving right along.
Dead as disco. All right.
Mm-hmm. I think there's this guy at work whose ass is going bald. I went to the bathroom today, and there was 15 hairs on the toilet seat. And there's no way 15 hairs could get on the toilet seat in a normal situation. Maybe a stray one falls off or something, but 15, his ass is going bald. That's a problem.
Well, he's bringing some scissors and doing a little
Maybe. I don't know. That's
at work.
Shouldn't be doing that at work, man. I freaking held it for the next 5 hours. I'm not going in after that. It's ridiculous. Is it possible for an ass to go bald?
I think silverback gorillas can go bald on their ass.
Well, we do have a girl at work that looks like that. So All right, I just took the show down 5 notches.
Awesome. I love
How
how
about
it-
7 notches, actually?
We just lost both of our listeners.
So do you do graphic design then, or is this just like a hobby? Or
No, yeah. I've been doing it for
Oh,
9
yeah,
years
was
now. No, yeah. I've been working for Wass Arthur Sign Company for the past 9 years now.
Nice.
cool, man. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Stuff looks great.
Yeah, it looks like he's got his stuff down. We were talking over IM, and he's like, "You need a logo." I'm like, "All right." And then like 5 minutes later, he's like, "Here's your logo." Well, that's good service. How's the? You're also in a band, right?
Yeah, we're kind of non-existent right now, though.
Oh yeah.
I sent you a lot of my stuff, didn't I?
If by a lot you mean one song, then yes.
Oh, I thought you got like 5 or 6.
No, I definitely did not. No, I think I got 2 songs. That's it. Sounded good though. So is this like a hiatus thing or done?
Well, I mean, we're all getting old and married and having kids, so
Gotcha.
I know that
So-
shit, man. My friend in Colorado, he's got a band, and like he just had his second child, so I don't think the band is going. I don't know, much farther than it is.
Hard to have a band with babies.
And he's
Yeah,
the only
really
one.
is.
Hard to do anything with babies. That's why I shouldn't have them.
Get rid of them.
yeah. I got another one on the way right now, actually.
Jesus Christ, man.
Wow.
Yeah, we're multiplying.
Sorry to hear that.
Number 2.
You gotta start wrapping that shit up.
I'm sure there'll be more.
I just got invited to a baby shower. We were just talking about that. And I think it's gonna be miserable. But Bry's trying to talk me into going for the show.
A lot of girls there. You should go check it out.
You really think there's gonna be a lot of girls there? Do you really think so?
Who do you think's going to be there? You, her, and her mom?
And one fat girl and a fat nerdy Asian guy. That's what I think is going to be there.
Wait, but where is it taking place first?
Like somewhere in Long Island, like about 45 minutes in from here.
At a house or at like a bar or a restaurant or?
I didn't even really look. I think it's at a house. I don't know.
House party.
This is the same person who invited me to a birthday party for her cat.
Okay, yeah, don't go. Don't. Go running in the opposite direction.
Maybe it's a cat baby shower.
I mean, maybe if I could bring like a recorder on me, and so you guys can hear like the ridiculous bullshit. I mean, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Just drink like a bottle of rum before you go in there. And
Yeah, I'll
bring
just
it-
go in blacked out drunk and just barf
Yeah.
barf on her pregnant stomach.
Cat baby shower.
I'd just be like, what? Your mom invited me.
Yeah, what if the cat is having babies? I never thought of that possibility. It's more likely that the cat got fucked than she did.
Oh my god.
I'm curious. I don't want to call because that's just going
I
to
think you
open
gotta
up.
go.
Is this a Saturday afternoon or?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
If I call, it's going to open up 3 more years of phone calls.
Why? If she's pregnant, then she must have someone. So she's not gonna bother with you anymore.
But what if it's the cat?
It's not gonna be the
What
cat.
if I call and it's the cat, and then just 3 more years of me trying to ignore phone calls?
If it's the cat, give her my number and I'll talk to her. Because I want to meet somebody that's that crazy.
Well, I got invited to a birthday party for the cat. I mean, it's not that crazier having a baby shower for the cat, right?
Nah, girls are stupid about their cats. I don't know why. They think they're like.
Well, I did get the Babies Are Us thing, so that probably means it's a real baby.
You should.
I'll show up with little cat baby clothes.
Are cats masculine or feminine if you give them to them?
Show up with dog food.
Just show up with poison. They'll solve whatever problem is over. Whatever's over there shouldn't be multiple.
Show up with a pitchfork and say you're looking for the babies.
So Joe, do you want to do a plug for your band maybe at all, or no?
It's really not worth it.
No. Okay.
Thanks for the offer, though.
No.
We have a forum for plugs.
Yeah, we have a wicked crappy MySpace, but I
Sweet.
think there's a few
You're from
songs up there.
Massachusetts, aren't you? Because you said wicked about 8 times already.
Oh yeah, guy.
This is a wicked pisser.
Wicked fucking pisser guy.
Why do you guys say bubbler?
Say what?
Bubbler.
I don't know. What is it called?
That
A cooler? A water cooler?
a water fountain.
A water fountain. You mean like the Poland Spring dispenser in the office?
No, like one of those elementary school metal things in the wall that you put your hand on and water comes out.
I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things. You just always said it. Like how we call submarine sandwiches subs. Other people call them hoagies and hero sandwiches.
Grinder. Bri, your audio's fucked.
I'm not doing anything.
Hey, Joe, is your speaker on?
Is it off?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Turn it off. We're getting feedback. You got to have your headphones on, or else we're gonna get feedback. Yeah. Come on, there's a professional radio show here.
Sorry, guy.
But I was when I first went to school in Boston, my friend was asking me where the bubbler was, and I had no idea what he was talking about. And
Oh, fuck you. Who's calling me?
put it on speaker. Put it on speaker.
Jesus H. Christ. Might be my dad. Hold on.
I
Put
loved
him on
it.
speakerphone.
When this happened last week, I was dying.
Hello? Everybody hear this? He's talking in Spanish.
No, turn it up.
What?
Put it on speaker. Turn it up. I can't hear it.
What? What? No habla español. Okay? Fuck you. Go away. Thank you. Good night. Unbelievable shit.
Oh my god, dude.
I think it was recording. I don't think he... I just broke my head.
Freaking chaos today. Jesus Christ.
Love it, love it, love it.
All right.
Wait, so Jay, I heard you got moved again at work.
14th seat.
Keep talking. I'm going to fix my
I
head.
got moved.
14?
Yeah. This is the 13th time I've gotten moved since I started there. I got the red stapler from Office Space, and I grab it every time they move me.
There we go. Fix.
Any indication as to whether this job will continue into infinity?
No, but, you know, I've been there 2.5 years now on a 3-week assignment, so it's going all right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like a real winner.
Good old MG is paying you good, huh?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be a temp. I'm like a perma-temp at this point.
A consultant is what you are.
Perma-consultant.
Expendable is what you are.
Yeah, apparently. Anytime anybody with, like, looks at my seat, they're like, you want it? We can move him. They're like, no, that's right. Like, no, we insist. We'll move this guy into the corner with you. So I don't even unpack anymore. There's no point. I got a box with all my belongings next to my desk. Who's throwing shit? Settle down.
At least you don't have a barking dog.
No, I don't
I
have
was
to
just
give
going to say, no barking dog.
puppy death threats this episode.
Except we just have these stupid Spanish phone calls keep coming in.
So is that your home phone?
Yeah.
That's what you get for having a landline.
Wow, man.
It's funny because, like, I never... Like, usually the calls I get, like, I'll pick up the phone, there's no one there. And every time we're on the air and the phone rings, it's like some crate... Like, last week it was a collect call for some guy from jail. This week it was some Spanish recording.
Hey, Bri, I just saw your last name on the Skype here. You don't have a cousin named Nikki, do you?
Nikki male or Nikki female?
Nikki female.
No, it's my wife.
All right. Okay.
No, sorry.
There was a very, very hot girl at my college or high school that had the same last name. So.
Oh. Where is that? Colorado?
In Colorado, Arvada.
I have family in Arizona, but I don't think there's anybody in Colorado.
Okay, I'm sure it's a very common last name, but anyway.
My last name is Smith, in case anybody doesn't know.
Yes, and mine is Brown. Except if you go to the forum, I'm lying my ass off, but okay. Oops.
You're like the only person who has his last name up in the forum.
How do I take that down?
Do you want me to take it down?
Yeah, take it down now, quick, or somebody.
I figured that was your acting moniker.
Well, they can.
Somebody turn your speaker off.
Please plug in the headphones. All right, your last name's off.
Okay, good. They can go to my website if they really want to know who I am.
I'm sure people are already on it.
Diddling them.
As soon as I
Do you want me to?
As soon as I figure out how to download the show.
Do you want me to take down your social security number too?
You can leave that.
No, and my driver's license. Oh, that's fine. That's they can get that anyway. Go ahead. Take out some credit cards. Why not?
Whoa.
Beer time.
Awesome.
I guess we all.
Look, Corona's bad beer, isn't it? What?
I guess we alternate between drinking. Now I'm not drinking.
I figured I needed to throw up again because it was good radio.
Yeah, why not? I was really hoping you would have thrown up on the air.
So, when was the last time any of you guys went to like a or have you ever gone to a dance recital?
A dance recital
Where it's like choreographed.
That one year when I was a homosexual was the last time I think I went.
Okay, that's a good point. However,
No, I don't think I've ever been to one.
I'm not saying I can go every weekend or something, but a friend of mine.
Greg! No, sorry, go ahead.
When I get to the good part, I think you'll maybe.
He does have the VIP membership.
I do have the gold card.
That's right.
Alex F.
They don't need his last name there. They know him.
Yeah, the F stands for faggot. Yeah, it's okay. No, but the friend of mine is she's doing choreography, and she had a show last night that I went to, and dancers are pretty much hot, like I would say 95%, and then we all went out for drinks afterwards, and you think they want to keep their bodies in good shape and whatnot and everything. No, they're out there shots and shots and shots. So I'm rethinking this whole dance thing.
You're going to be a dancer?
No, I'm going to go to more dance things so that I can...
I thought you were going to be like the guy from Flashdance. Kevin Bacon.
Does he pour water on himself? The girl does, doesn't she?
I think the girl does, so...
And then he gets with her.
That's always a
I've
possibility.
never seen it, thank God.
No, I don't know. So you're going to go to more dance recitals?
I mean, I met one girl there that... Speaking of not MySpace, becoming friends, and then we'll see if anything happens.
Right.
Plus, there's this girl that lives in Chicago that is, she is a dancer. Only problem with that is she's the sister of one of my good friends, so I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Who cares?
He does, and I think he really would cut off my balls.
Oh, okay.
So.
Better you sleep with her than some creep.
Right.
That's true. That
like me.
I guess that is true, but I just think he would have, the visions of us doing the nasty, naughty things we would.
Well, he shouldn't be thinking about his sister like that.
Damn right. Did you say Chicago or Charlotte? I'm sorry.
Chicago. But
that was an implied South joke, if anybody didn't get it.
But no.
Yes, thank you. Crickets.
All right, no more faggies topics here. Topics. Any of you guys seen Iron Man?
I sure have.
I haven't. If you've read the forums, you'll know why.
God damn it, I gotta read those. All right. Doing homework. Sorry, guys.
There's actually
all right.
a topic called Iron Man, so do your homework.
Yep. Easy to find.
Jesus Christ.
Is it good? Is it worth
Awesome.
seeing? I haven't seen a movie in the movie theater in a long time.
Yeah, it's very good. There's something after the credits, too, so you might want to stay till the very end.
All right.
I
heard they're making a second one.
They're making a second one in 2010. They're making an Avengers movie in 2009. But Iron Man's in the Avengers for all you non-comic book nerds.
I don't care or know what that is, but okay, thanks.
It's a group of superheroes like the Hulk and Captain America and Thor. So I guess they're making the Hulk movie, and then there's something after the credits in that, and then the Avengers movie.
Harold and Kumar? Anybody? Harold and Kumar?
No,
No.
thank you.
Speaking of movies, though, I don't know if this annoys you guys or not, but I hate when there's somebody that I like in a really like shitty poppy culture movie, and it's sort of like you want to go see it because someone's in it, but you don't want to be like that movie. What I'm talking about is that movie, What Happens in Vegas or whatever it's called.
Yes.
The one with Cameron Diaz and Ashton Kutcher. I saw the trailer. Zach Galifianakis.
I know,
And it's like, I want to go see it because I want to see him because I'm sure he's funny, but I don't want people to think I'm going to see Ashton Kutcher and Cameron Diaz.
it's got to be the worst movie ever, and you know Zach's only going to be in it for like 3 minutes.
The weird thing about it is like it's a funny premise, but like the cast sucks. Like if they picked like I'd have to think for 10 minutes and figure out who we'd cast for that would be. But that's actually a pretty funny premise of like if I understand what the movie's about. But I mean,
I have
it's
no
just
idea
so
what
like
the movie's
water
about. I just saw Cameron Diaz, and
It's something like two people go to Vegas, get married, win a jackpot, and then they try to like fuck with each other to divorce each other so that they could get the money to themselves or something. Which, if you put the right people in there, it could be funny. But I mean, Ashton Kutcher and Cameron Diaz, I don't think so.
I would have to say that the only reason I would go is to see her hot ass. That's what I would go for.
her hot 45-year-old wrinkle.
I don't mind her, but she's not funny. Like if it was not a comedy and she was in it, it wouldn't bother me. But she can't really do comedy.
Jay, are you saying that you would kick her out of bed?
Jay would kick everybody out of bed.
Yeah, I think I would.
Okay, all right.
Jay's still living in the 50s. He thinks like I don't know what he thinks, but
What?
Jay's no sex until marriage, but that's mostly not by choice.
No sex in the champagne room. Nope.
Speaking of sex, actually, I don't know if you've heard previous shows or not, but I mentioned there was a documentary on VH1 that's on every now and then called The Drug Years. It's really interesting. There's a new one this week on VH1 called Sex: The Revolution, and it curtails the like history of the sexual revolution and stuff. It's been on Monday and Tuesday, and it's on tonight and Thursday. And I watched the first two parts, and it's pretty interesting. It starts from like the 50s, which is probably where Jay should fit in since he, you know.
I just, just don't sleep with any random.
He doesn't sleep with anybody.
Well,
You don't sleep with random people? You've not had like a drunken hookup one night only?
never had a one-night stand.
Damn, by choice?
Most by choice, yeah.
Okay. I respect that. I do. I really. Brian, I think me and you are of the same mindset. Probably.
Yeah.
although yeah.
I used to be like that, and then I realized life was too short. But I don't think I've ever had. Well, I mean, define a one-night stand.
One-night stands, you meet somebody that night, you sleep with them, and then you never talk to them again.
Oh, I've never had that then.
I mean, I've slept with somebody once and never slept with them again, but I still, kept in touch, but there was circumstances where we just never ended up, hanging out.
See, I don't know why you would sleep with somebody and then never talk to them again, because I have this theory that once you sleep with somebody once, you could sleep with them
Right,
whenever you
well,
want.
or at least it's not
So,
easy.
why would you cut that off if,
Well, I'll give you a couple scenarios. The first,
I mean, unless you're, on vacation or something, but...
well, it happened to me in Los Angeles, and the next day, the girl wanted to do it again, but she was horrible, and when I saw her sober, I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Another scenario would be I hooked up with a girl, but I really wanted her friend, so I thought maybe I could try the next day or a week later to because I knew with a girl I wanted to sleep with where she worked, but
Excuse
yeah,
me.
there you go. But girls talk a lot, so
Yeah, there's no way you can't do the roommate switch.
yeah. So, but then I really wasn't attracted to the other girl really anyway. So
Girls are whores, though. They talk, but they don't care. I mean, they care. They're weird. I don't know. They talk, yeah, but,
Where are you going with this?
I don't know. You could have probably gotten it.
I did go back and talk to this girl at the bar she worked at, and she was actually still pretty cool. But she's like, you have no chance with me now that you slept with my friend, right? And I went, oh damn. But
That must have meant her friend said something bad about you.
what?
Because she said something good about you. Girls are curious by nature, and if you were like, I was with this guy Alex last night, he was amazing, blah, 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 she'd be like, I got to see that shit for myself.
Well, I think maybe she was turned off the most by the fact that, all right, so the morning after, I can't remember this girl's name, and I'm but I'm rummaging through, she goes to the bathroom, I'm rummaging through her coffee table trying to find a piece of mail that has her name on it.
Nice.
And, so I find it finally, and I'm like, so let me get your number, and I actually did, get her number to save face.
Mm-hmm.
But then the friend asked, so are you going to call her? And I went, well, no. I'm here to see you. I made a mistake, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. I was not I never have really been verbally dexterous enough to do that. I mean, I'll say the wrong thing right off the bat, and it'll just be over.
I never.
Well, it's easier done than said. I mean, easier said than done, of course, but
I never remember anybody's name, like, ever. So I always do the how do you spell it thing. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, but one her name was Alex. And she's like, what do you mean, how do you spell it? That's a really easy name. And I was like, well, maybe you spelled it with a Y or something. Everyone's being all wacky with the spelling these days. I tried to, worm my way out of it.
Or I guess you could have an I in it.
Right, exactly. Everyone has, weird spellings, so, it can happen. But I just don't listen when people talk, I think. That's, got to work on that.
You and me both, man. You and me both.
What? I wasn't listening.
I'm pretty bad with names, too.
Names are overrated. I never really call people by the name. I just, once I make eye contact, I start talking. I don't,
Oh, I have to ask you something on a side note. Sorry to abruptly leave this topic.
No, switch gears.
There is a picture on the forum.
Yeah.
I have to ask you why you put that one up.
Because it's hilarious.
It's only hilarious if you know the situation.
No, it's hilarious. Look at my face on it. It's hilarious. Actually, everyone's making a funny face. I added a photo section to the website, brinkofsanityshow.com, and Alex is referring to a picture of me, him, the doc, and some other girl at a bar. Look at that. It's hilarious.
The doc.
Yeah, you look. I mean, we all look like we're having a good time. It reminds me of that horrible, horrible woman and what she said that I did not say.
Huh?
Her friend.
What happened? You got accused of that?
Oh,
too?
yeah.
I got accused of. I think on a previous podcast I had talked about this, but
Yeah, me and Alex got accused of only dating thin women.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That made for some awkward situations.
God.
What are you gonna do? I mean, it's true.
Is that picture from that night?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Checking it out now.
Do it.
Why I'm choppy, probably.
Yep, a little bit choppy. Joey D, you still there? You still with us?
Yeah, sorry, I just muted my mic because I don't have a headset and I was pissing everyone off.
I got it.
Yes, you were.
Sorry, guy.
You don't have iPod?
Yeah, I have an iPod.
Plug that into your speaker. That's what.
What do you mean? You can just use normal headphones?
Any sort of headphone. Just as long as it's the sound coming out of the speaker getting picked up by your microphone. So as long as you stop the sound from coming out of the speaker, you're all good.
No, I didn't realize
Alex
that.
is using his iPod headphones. Because we're all high tech in the studio here.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
He soundproofed the room this week, so there's no dog.
No, I
barking.
actually just killed the dog.
Oh.
I mean, somebody put cyanide in the kibbles and bits. It wasn't me. Could you beer me, Alex?
Yeah.
Thank you. So much.
You
So
blow
much
him too.
not drinking during the show. It's been a stressful week. Can't handle it. Oh, if anybody wants to email us, it's Jay at brinkofsanityshow.com and Bri at brinkofsanityshow.com. And
Don't email me there. I don't know
yeah,
how
Bri
to
doesn't know how to
check it.
check it, but I'm sure he'll figure it out one of these days.
What are you talking about? This picture with you and Mr. Sweater Vest here?
What? Me in sweater vest.
You in Sweater Vest and then you in the doc? Oh, this one with you,
Sweater
Doc,
vest
and
is
the
Alex.
girl in the red shirt.
Oh. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
I
the
know.
third one down. It's called Ridiculous.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at
yeah.
sweater
Make fun of the
vest
sweater
here.
vest. That's cool.
Yeah, I was, because I knew you were getting a beer, so.
So,
Hey, there's us at SantaCon with
Yep.
the gay guy. 3 blue guys, a king, and a gay guy.
That is the most random assortment of Santas ever.
So I'll tell you what is the funniest thing I've seen in a while is in the most recent Time Out New York, there is an ad for all the live shows coming up on Fridays in May, June, July for the Today Show. And the main one they have coming up this Friday is the New Kids on the Block.
The original lineup?
All of them.
Yeah,
They
you're
got-
touring again.
Donnie Wahlberg to come? Wow.
Right there he is, Donnie Wahlberg.
I mentioned in a past episode I got fired by Jordan Knight's sister.
Which one is that? That guy?
I believe so. That guy or that?
Youngest one.
Might be that
Isn't he the
guy.
youngest?
Who's the dorky looking one? You guys can't see it, so whatever. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, it was the one that was always the ugly one, and he's still the ugly one.
Isn't Donnie
He
Wahlberg
does
the
look
ugly
pretty
one?
ugly.
Yeah, I don't know. Isn't
Isn't he the Joey Fatale of the band?
I mean, Joey Fat One?
Joey Fat one, yeah.
that is? I knew all the the '80s hair bands were touring again. I didn't know the '80s boy bands were. I guess we could stay tuned for the Menudo reunion tour too.
You guys mentioned this last week, though. STP is touring again. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, I'm going. Anybody I'm going to go with? You want
Right,
to
stop
up and go?
surfing internet.
When?
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day?
Memorial Day, yeah, Monday night. Memorial
Monday
Day, Mohegan
night?
Sun.
Oh, man. Wait. Oh, I'm going to have to work the next day.
Yeah, so do I.
Goddamn work.
Anybody else wants to go? Anybody else in Connecticut wants to go? Let me know.
That would be a bitch to get up there.
If I quit my job by then,
Well, what happened was they announced the show that's on Memorial Day. I bought tickets, and then a week later, they announced they're playing a place closer to me the night before on Sunday. I was like, son of a bitch, I already bought tickets, and I would much rather go to a place that's 10 minutes from me not on a work night than a place that's an hour from me on a
well, you
work
could just
night.
gamble all night and then go to work.
Well, I mean, I will, but...
My buddy's having his 30th birthday at Foxwoods this week, but I can't. It's in the middle of the week. I can't take off and go.
Yeah.
I'd love to. But what are you going to do? I didn't win Mega Millions, so can't take off.
All right, so, Jay, you need to get back to why the week was so bad, because I don't... What was so bad? Beyond Podcast Alley. Fucking
Beyond Podcast Alley? We want to delve into my personal life here, huh?
Oh, I just thought... I thought maybe it was
sure
something
do.
you wanted to talk about. Maybe not.
No, these fuckers don't need to hear anything about my personal life.
Talk about it,
Oh,
tell
no,
the
I'm not
story,
going to put
come
him on the spot
on.
like that.
It's actually nothing, it's like one of those bunch of... What the hell
Someone's
is
loading their
going on?
gun.
That was an interesting array
That's
of
creepy.
sounds.
That's like Saw or something.
No, it's like one of those where it's like a bunch of little things, and it, by the end of the week you're furious.
Oh, I got you.
But it's only Wednesday, so that's not good. I started in my new shitty seat, and it's really shitty. Then all the podcast stuff stopped working, and then I almost destroyed the website trying to update it, and then I didn't have any time to play Grand Theft Auto, which is just ridiculous. Yeah,
Is that like 3 thumbs up for the Grand Theft Auto?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You could fly up to the top of the Empire State Building and then jump off. It's the funniest thing.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
You could just keep beating people. Like the bodies don't like disappear and they still have like substance after they die. So you could like kick the bodies around after they're dead and stuff.
Damn.
Pretty damn funny.
Bri, any other story? Rant of sorts?
I don't even think Bry's here anymore.
Bri has left us. He went off to type a letter to his congressman
I think he went.
about the nature of his, erectile dysfunction.
He wanted to ask what the sexual misconduct laws in his state were, just to cover all his bases.
And whether he was listed on the...
Whether he had to inform his neighbors
about being
into
on
his
the
new condo.
on the sexual predator list.
You're talking about me?
We are.
Jeez, I go to piss and you guys start calling me a sexual predator.
Well, we don't know for a fact. I figured you were looking up the sexual misconduct laws in Connecticut.
Oh, I know them all by heart. I don't need to look them up.
So you didn't
I
have
them
to
written
inform
down.
your neighbors when you moved in? That's good.
No, I was asking if you said earlier that you had something to talk about, like a rant of sorts or something, or is that gone?
Oh, that was the MySpace blog.
Do you think that this Facebook is going to finally replace MySpace like MySpace did to Friendster?
I don't know.
Who knows? I finally signed up for that. It's annoying. I keep getting emails to put stuff on.
Yeah,
my
the
page.
doc
That's
was
just
saying
annoying.
it was annoying too. He signed up. I don't know.
I never go
There's
on.
too many sites like that. I don't need another one. I'm done.
There's more hot girls on Facebook, I think, though,
Yeah, because they're all in like college.
or in their like
Yeah.
23 to 29.
You're making that up. You mean 23 to 23 and a half.
No, I don't. Whoa, what's that? Something burped.
They, I don't know. They didn't let me in like, a couple years ago when I tried to sign up. So fuck them. They missed out on my awesome profile that I was going to make.
It is hard though. I mean, people send you all that stuff to put on your page, and then you have to forward a bunch of shit to all your other friends to get your results or something. It's
What?
it's stupid.
That sounds a little too interactive for me. Just want to post up a stupid picture and, that's it really. I don't need to do
Yeah.
all that crap.
I don't have shit
I
to
do.
say.
I just don't want to, Now I don't tell anybody anything unless it's on the podcast. 'Cause, I feel like I'm just wasting material now. People at work are like, "How's it going?" And I'm like, "Listen to the podcast." That's it.
So, all right. Well, then, if no one's got something to say, then I'll talk about this party I went to.
All right, and then you do that. And
Okay,
then
I'll make it quick though. My roommates,
Take your time.
one of my roommates, and her friend they had birthdays like right near each other, so they had a party together up on 3rd Ave, like in the 20s, like 24th or something. Pretty sweet apartment. So I go to the party, and I'm like the first person to get there, really. So it's the girl whose apartment it is, my roommate, her friend, and then my roommate's sister. So there's me and 4 girls.
All right,
And
not a bad scene.
not bad at all. And so then they have Jello shots there. They have birthday cake. They have a bunch of booze. I brought some beer. Pour myself a drink. I had a Jaeger Red Bull to start with.
Ooh, I just had an idea.
Does this
Sorry,
refer
just thinking
to
out loud. Go
all
ahead.
your texts that I've been getting, like about stupid women and?
No. That was way before. That was
Okay.
that was referring to someone that's a past tense at this point.
Okay.
I would have to say. But so it's going really well, and more women show up, and then more women show up, and then more women show up. So at the height of the party, I would say there were probably 15 women, me and like 2 other guys that were ugly.
And I wasn't one of those ugly guys, so what's up with that?
Yeah, I wasn't there either.
I wasn't given open reign to invite just anybody.
When the ratio's that off, women want guys to show up.
Well, at that point, it was like 11:30 midnight.
Yeah.
Not
mean,
at a birthday party. They don't want that shit. At a regular
Well, I mean,
party,
I don't know. My roommate was kind of pissed because she was like, "Where are all the guys?" Blah blah blah. But her mother, where are they at?
Where are the
I don't
white
know.
guys at?
Where the D at?
And so, but my roommate's mother ended up sending her like some sort of care package, and in it for her birthday was a pin the tail on the donkey.
Is she 12?
No, but it was kind of fun when you're wasted.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't believe how competitive some people get when it's just like a little stupid little game.
Mm-hmm.
These, and then not men, but women. These two women, like they had the blindfold on, and they were like trying to look and stuff, and feel around for the end to really get it there. And I was just like, they spun me around. I was like trying to tape it where there wasn't a wall.
You didn't even use the needle?
So you were at a party with 15 girls, alcohol, and a blindfold? Sounds
Pin
like
the
a
tail on
pretty
the
good
donkey
party.
isn't fun if you use tape. You got to use like a railroad spike, and you're not allowed to feel around. You just have to swing wildly and impale it the first thing you hit. Now that's a good game. Yeah,
Need a real
you need a
donkey.
real donkey and a branding iron. Yeah, exactly.
That's how you know you're pinning the tail.
Or something like that. But then we started writing on this one wall because it's being torn out in like a week. So we all had markers and we were writing like all sorts of crazy shit on there. And then I met some girl and we talked for a while and then she said that, I want to be your Facebook friend. I was like, okay, well, just give me your number. And then she's like, it might be easier if you just take my phone number. I was like, oh, okay, I'll do that. All right. And then she ended up leaving the party. But then we, as it got later and later, I was not getting any vibes from anyone at the party. So I started texting her. And she was a very forward person and said, what, are you inviting me home with you? And I went, well, if you want to, sure. So long story short, she ended up coming back to the party where I was in a cab, and then we went back to my place. So,
Sweet.
yeah. And
So the
Nice.
streak is over, huh?
it is for now. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
I'm
Brad.
cheersing you. You can't see it, though.
But
Our little babies all grows up.
man, but I will
Yeah,
have
he
to
is.
say it's just like a breath of fresh air. I wouldn't say that she's the hottest girl I've ever been to bed with.
This ain't the girl from.
Oh, no,
SantaCon, I hope.
No.
I'm going to put her picture up in the picture gallery.
I just like to always
She
bring that
wasn't
up.
that bad.
But
Actually, she wasn't that bad. No, she wasn't.
But I will
bad.
have to say, all right, we didn't there was not actual vaginal sex. Yes, but there was definitely
go
what,
all the way.
what all men love involved in the night, I would say.
She made breakfast and left.
Pancakes is the best part of my night.
Awesome.
She made scampi eggs.
Thank you.
What's that?
Is that
Joe's
Jay
making a
snapping?
drink.
What was
I
that?
think.
Out of nuts and bolts.
The worst
So,
But amazing. Go ahead.
are you going to go finish what you started?
Oh well, yeah. We went on a date last Saturday, and she spent the night again, and there still wasn't, but that was because Aunt Flo was in the neighborhood.
Aunt Flo's.
But
I like bringing Uncle Towel, throwing him on the bed.
well, I was like whatever, but just,
Bring Uncle her back.
Uncle, it's her sheets. Who cares?
Uncle, it's not my problem.
Oh my god.
but definitely made up for the lack of that 3 times over.
Wow.
So
That's a winner.
and
That's a keeper.
and oh my God, kind of, all the things you like to see. I can't, your female listeners will start to give me hate mail if I go any further. So,
Wow.
yeah,
Especially
well,
ones that
looking up
fantasize
in
about
your
you.
face is always the best thing. I would say.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh my God. So anyway,
Friggin' meta porn star.
but now she's gone on vacation and is in Italy for 2 weeks. So
She'll be back just in time for Ant Flow again.
I
Oh,
guess so.
jeez.
I don't know.
Yep.
Tell you,
So-
bring Uncle Towel.
So it was, fairly good times here in the past, week and a half. So a lot
Bring-
better. Yeah,
Little baby's
I'm
all
back in the
thumbs up.
game. I got a haircut and I'm all good.
Could also bring Uncle in the shower.
I was not,
What about cousin doer
Actually,
in the ass
one
instead?
time during the evening, she said, I'm the kind of person where as long as you're, polite and say please, I'll do just about whatever you want. We were talking about a lot of other things.
Yeah, that was pretty much an open invitation.
So say your so you should have said your friend,
Cousin
please.
Pooper.
Well, there's always the future. We'll see. But anyway, that's the exciting news in my life at this point. So
Ask her if you can
Very
meet
nice.
Cousin Balloon Knot.
all right.
All right.
Okay. Giggity goo.
What was your thing, Bri? What was...
Oh well, I got an idea while he was telling that story. I don't know why this popped into my head, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start a survey on the forums. Should Jay go to that
All
baby
right.
shower?
There you go.
You have to listen
And
to
whatever people
the Fun Sponge episode, just so you know what I'm going through, and then vote.
Yes.
Obviously,
Yes.
you're just going to vote yes if you don't know what I'm actually going to be put through.
I'm gonna vote yes anyway, but so that hopefully will get people to listen and
It's
or go
next
to the
Saturday, I
forum
think.
if we want Jay to go.
So you
So
got to vote before next
Oh, cool.
episode.
Yeah. And we'll announce the results next week on the
BrinkofSanityShow.com
show.
is the site. It's got profiles of all the guest hosts and forums and photo gallery.
Stats and
Yeah, a whole bunch of shit.
availability. Are you really?
I think I'm drunk.
Are you rumming
I think so.
it up?
I'm having a hard. I'm just having a couple of beers, but I'm having trouble
Isn't
paying
that
attention.
what normal Bri is like?
Yeah, but even worse now. Cause I was gonna tell a story, but now I don't want to because I don't think it's any good. But
Tell it.
I'll
We'll just,
probably tell it anyway, 'cause I
if
don't
it's
care.
bad, we'll just tear it.
oh, my
Sucks.
hometown was in the news this
Nothing
past
bad.
week. What? It's not about me. It's just about something strange that happened. A girl from, well, I guess she's not from my town. Her husband's from my town, and she teaches in my town. She got fired because she went on
Really?
the Howard Stern show.
No,
I don't know if you heard about any of this, yeah.
So
So
she got
there's
naked
a
or
big
what?
stink going on. Yeah, her and her husband went on last week for, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. They were doing the hottest wife, ugliest guy contest. And they won, surprisingly. They shouldn't have won because after I heard about all this, I went and I watched the episode on TV on his pay-per-view channel. I downloaded it, and there was hotter women with uglier guys. Anyway, it turns out I've known the husband I went to elementary school with. He's a couple years younger than me, and I've known him for forever. I used to play drums and band with him. And his wife, I guess, they were she got in a bikini, and they talked about sex or whatever, and she's a teacher. And she ended up, resigning her job, but, she was kind of, forced out or whatever. So there was, a big stink going on in the papers, and people are talking about it, and it's... She came into my law office to talk to the lawyer about it, but I don't think.
did you hear
anything's happening.
do you ever see that movie Pump Up the Volume with Christian Slater?
I saw
There's a guy
most
kind
of
of doing
it
the
a
same
long time
thing with
ago.
a bootleg FM station. He's recording Howard Stern and broadcasting it over the FM waves.
Oh yeah, that guy's been around for a
Howard
while.
Stern
Yeah, I
actually
know
liked
about
the
him.
idea. Yeah,
Well, he's got his money, man. What does he care?
he's
Did he?
got 100.
He's cashed his chips in. I have Sirius, and when he first moved there, I had a job where I was in a car all the time, and so I bought Sirius because I figured it'd be cool to listen to. Plus, the whole concept of satellite radio would be good because I was going to be all over the place, and I wouldn't have to worry about channels changing and stuff. So I probably heard every minute of his show for the first, I would say, like 7 months, and it was really funny for like the first like 4 or 5, and then as soon as they went on their summer vacation the first time, once they got back, they basically just have been mailing it in ever since. He puts like no effort in. They don't do a show on Friday. They do like a classic show from like 20 years ago, and it's just they've totally mailed it in. Everything is like everything is phony phone calls now, and it's just really bad. And there's like a lot of gay stuff.
You know what? I don't like the whole gay humor fad.
And I haven't listened to him probably like a year, because I only have a 10-minute drive to work, so I don't even put him on in the morning anymore. So I haven't listened to him probably a year. But I go on.
Are they going out of their way to like curse as much as they can because they're uncensored now?
Not really. There's like a couple people on the like Howard doesn't really curse. Like Artie curses a lot, and a couple of like the minor people curse a lot, and that's really. And like the guests will curse, but Howard really, like when he started, he was like, he told everybody like they can't say fuck and they can't say a couple other words, and then like every time like a couple of people did, he would like yell at them, and I don't know, he was like, we don't need to, like, we didn't come to Sirius just for that, that was kind of like, he was all into it at the beginning, and then I think he was just trying to get a lot of listeners because he's making a ton of money on the deal because he got like a big stock option and stuff. So after like the first summer of, what was it, 05, I guess, they've just been sort of mailing it in ever since. And like he stopped doing the E-show, and he has a pay-per-view channel now, an on-demand pay-per-view channel. So like everything is like geared towards that channel, like all this.
Well, Artie Lang is fucking out of control. I saw some clip of him like wanting to punch some guy out or something like his.
Yeah, that was, it was like the day before they were going on vacation, like he started a big fight and like went after like his assistant or something. And then they were off for a week, and then they came back and he was like, oh yeah, no, I'm fine,
staged.
Whatever. And it was all kind of, I think it was staged person.
Great.
Yeah.
Gotta love staged comedy.
Yeah, it definitely.
I don't like all the gay humor that's going on lately.
Yeah, there's a lot of gay stuff on Stern now. I don't know when the last time you guys ever listened to it, but Sal and Richard Christie like are always like doing stupid gay stuff and making like bad phony phone
pretending
calls
to be a gay guy or just having that gay character. It's never funny. I don't get why every show does that. Everyone has like the gay neighbor, or like even like Family Guy has like
the gay old man.
Well, I mean, pedophile. They have the pedophile and the gay guy.
But like in American Dad, they have like the gay news broadcasters. Mm-hmm. That's never funny. That's just two guys like talking in a gay voice and like nothing else going on. I don't like it.
I did see a clip on. You ever go to SportsIllustrated.com and they have the hot clicks section?
Only when you send me there for something.
Well, no. Well, sometimes at the end of it they'll have like little videos or something. Mm-hmm. Well, one today was just they had still pictures of a woman and a man because it was just audio because it was like this radio show calling to prank someone. Mm-hmm. Well, they call the woman, and it's this guy talking, saying that he's from this office and that, I'm sorry, we're going to have to fire your husband. And I'm not sure if this was staged or not either, but then she obviously gets mad, said we just had a kid, yada, 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 and why? And then the guy goes, well, we caught him, I don't see why she didn't realize that this was not real when the guy said, we caught him doing his secretary on his desk or something. Mm-hmm. And then she flips out, gets really mad, talks about this, and he's all his stuff's gonna be on the front porch. I'm not even gonna be here when he gets here, and thank God I was fucking his brother too, or something like this. And then they were like, no, this was a prank. He's not fired, and then you just hear click.
Oh no.
But I also heard one way back, a long time ago, like 97, 98. Similar thing, except it was just they were calling, to talk to the wife, how's your sex life going? When was the last time you had sex? And, they were talking to this woman, and she really didn't want to reveal something. And they said, well, you did it this morning. She said, oh yeah, before he went to work and da 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 da. And they're like, well, where did you do it?
Oh,
And
instead of a location, she said
she
in
says,
the butt.
and she says in the butt.
Nice.
I was like, I don't know.
Nice.
I think that actually was an email forward that I got. I'm not sure if it was.
You know what? That was on like the Newlywed Show or something like that. I actually saw a video of it. It was like a game show, and they were supposed to say like,
Where?
yeah, where's your husband's favorite place to have sex or something, and it said in the butt.
In the butt. Oh, live call.
Hello, you're on the
Nice.
show.
Hey, what's going on?
You're on the show.
Oh, sweet.
This is the professor, everyone.
Yeah, everybody.
What's up,
I'm
bro?
just wondering what the hell
Professor.
happened to the last show, man. Not on there.
Oh yeah, Podcast Alley didn't update. You have to go to brinkofsanityshow.com, and it's up there.
This is not a staged call.
Yeah,
by
it
the
sounds
way.
like we
This is
staged
just to
this,
give
but
out a
no,
plug for
he's
the
actually
website.
wondering where the episode is. I told you, it was problems. The site's just not updating, and we get most of our downloads from there. But yeah, if you go to brinkofsanityshow.com, I gave you a thread from last episode, and the episode's up there for download.
Cool.
Yep. And then I guess you'll also be on this episode now. So that'll be up there in about an hour.
Awesome.
Hey.
Yep.
Yep. So you got anything else for us?
Nah, not too much. I'm thinking about maybe some topics for why does MTV suck? That pisses me off sometimes.
All right. Well, you want to save that for your next appearance?
That'd be good.
All right, man. Well, we're about to wrap up the show, so give me a call, and thanks for calling into the show.
Don't do
All right,
drugs.
cool.
All right. Talk to you later, man.
All right, bye.
Stay in school.
All right,
of
so we
you
had, like-
kids.
We had our first Skype in and our first phone call in the same episode. Yeah, I put him on speaker. That's what I was telling you to do. The Spanish guy.
Clear.
Oh, right. You have a stupid landline.
Oh, I don't have a speakerphone on my house.
That's why.
That would have been funny to hear the guy talk.
I really
Spanish.
wanted to hear the Spanish guy yell.
You couldn't hear it because I put the mic
I
up to
could
the
barely
to the ear
hear
part
anything.
on
Yeah.
the phone, but
But
I'll work on that.
all right, so we had like 5 people on the show.
Awesome.
Yeah, pretty
It's a
sweet.
party line.
Tell us your deepest, darkest.
So I think we're going to wrap it up. Already well over the hour mark.
Oh damn!
All right.
We're into overtime, folks.
Yes, we
It's,
are.
Where's my bonus, bitch?
So thanks for coming on again, Alex.
Oh, you got it, man. No problem.
Was that
No, it's cool. I mean, I had
Yeah,
to.
thanks for
There was a
coming on
couple
short
people
notice.
that were dying to have me back, so I thought I'd give them something.
yeah, Alex.
We miss your
Well, thank you.
banter.
It's
You're
fun-
a
fun
good
talking,
addition
guys.
to the show.
Get some shit off my chest, you know.
Yeah, why not? And, we got a couple people lined up,
It's all
but
about.
After that, you're welcome to come back on.
All
You,
right.
you seem to get the most positive feedback from on the forum so far, so
And even if someone else is on,
That's
like
true.
next Wednesday,
I'll
you
call
can always
Jay.
call Jay, and he can
or you
speak
can Skype in like Joey D does.
Brian, how are you?
Landline, I can curse at you.
Only speaking Spanish. If you call it.
Oh my god, I think I know. Well, I think I might have known enough. No hablo.
No Inglés.
So everyone goes on the boards and immediately looks at Randy's profile because she's a
The
girl.
only girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Dude, I mean, and how many does your thing list? How many of your listeners are guys?
Only if they no, not like the downloads.
Yeah.
No, and the forum members only if they update their profile. And like, I'm the only one who clicked the male or female button. So like, you did?
Didn't I?
Oh, maybe
I
you
clicked
guys
mine.
did, and none of the girls did, because I know
Pretty
we
sure
have
I
like.
did. Well, there's no
I
one
don't
on
know,
there we
like,
don't
a couple
know
people.
anyway. So
Maybe you know them. I don't know them.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know MMC
everybody's
on the
accounted
forum.
for, I think.
See, well, like half the people on the forums are
Oh,
girls.
I know her. That's a girl.
Now?
She'll never post. I don't know why she joined. She's
Sounds like
she's
an open.
weak. She won't post. I'm challenging you to post
Our
since I know you're listening.
previous number
She'll
one
never
fan
post.
like isn't posting either. Calling everyone out. Wow.
Yeah, Jen.
Jen, all right. Now that I know that
Wow.
information,
Calling you
all
out.
right. On like donkey.
So, yeah, the professor's downloading the episode right now. Good stuff. All right, so I guess that's about a wrap. Good talk. Good talk.
Yeah.
We'll be back next Wednesday.
Good talk, guys. Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll be back on Podcast Alley and
Who's
everything
next?
else.
Leon?
Billy.
Billy's coming back.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
Billy had to do a last minute shoot, or he's filming something. I don't know.
Damn, I
So-
got to meet him.
Bill-
Get some shit.
Billy will be on next week. He was on a few episodes ago, and he'll probably be too famous after the next episode to come back. So enjoy
Then I
next
better.
episode.
I know. Now I have a reason to call in.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
talk to him.
Exactly. Yeah, so we have Billy, and then Randy's coming back soon.
Sweet.
Our first female guest host, and then we may have a new guest, and we may not. If we don't, then Alex will be back sooner.
Mm.
Yeah, that's one we disagree on.
That's one we
I think it
disagree
would be
on.
funny just to have him, just because Bride disagrees with it. On the other hand, that could backfire really quickly. So I don't know.
Well, Brian might have to put his mic on mute so he won't curse him out too bad.
No, I'm hoping Bride does curse him out. And that would be the good scenario.
But then Leon might.
Thanks.
Who might what? I don't know.
Oh god.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get hurt. No, it's okay.
I'm not. Oh boy, it's out of control now. I'm not editing it out.
Oh damn it!
I'm not doing post production.
It's okay. I think everybody knows what we're
See,
talking
like I said, I always verbal dexterity not so good.
Whatever. Whatever.
I'm like Homer Simpson. All right, don't say this. But I'll say it.
It's not like he's gonna listen to this episode.
All right.
All right, so everyone go to brinkofsanityshow.com.
Don't forget to vote in the survey that we're going to make. Should
Baby
Jay
shower.
go to
Baby
the
shower.
wedding shower for
Everything is on
Wedding
brinkofsanityshow.com
Whatever,
right now.
I say.
The vote link for Podcast Alley is right on the front page. You could subscribe to iTunes, so you don't have to worry about the episodes not showing up on Podcast Alley. You hit subscribe, and it opens right up to iTunes. There's a contact page if you want to email us or leave a voicemail, and everything else is just the entertainment stuff. Downloading episodes and checking out pictures and looking at guest hosts and stuff. Yeah. Add some
try
more
and put some
pictures.
pictures
We'll
up
be
this
adding
weekend.
periodically. The more people that sign up, the more motivated we'll be to actually put up more stuff and content.
Intro music.
Yeah, we need intro music too. So I don't know.
Or even just play something off your iPod or something, and then something without words maybe.
Right.
I have a suggestion, but you probably won't like it.
What is that?
You ever heard of a band called Air?
Air Supply?
No, just Air. It's very mellow, but it would be good something good to talk over. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alex just saw our iTunes page. I updated it so that our logo shows up. Yeah.
Anyway,
Looks pretty good.
say bye,
Cool.
Joe.
Oh, wow. It says the listeners who subscribe to our show also subscribe to other stuff. So
The Economist.
That confirms that we have subscribers.
This American Life. Wow, you guys are an eclectic bunch. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I did
Somebody
drop
got
the
all
microphone,
staticky. Did you
so
unplug your-
maybe I broke it.
Broken.
Are we still staticky?
Maybe. No, it sounded like
Oh.
you were like talking. And
Who
then,
knows?
like,
I have
got
shitty
unplugged
equipment. I'm
and
going
then
to
you
put a
plugged it back
donate
in or something.
link up on the front page too. So if we have any rich listeners and they want to contribute to better equipment,
Well, there you go.
They can. Exactly. I did buy the
Better equipment means
webcam. I
better
probably said
show.
that last episode. We need you to get one now, Bri. And
Yeah, I need to get better lighting. I have an old one, but like it's. I don't know if it's
Right.
the shitty webcam or that there's no lighting where my computers
next
are. So
Friday, I
figure
can
that.
do a drunk episode. So I don't know.
Next Friday, I might be around that
What, you
week.
mean
That weekend
30th?
might be okay for me. It's a long weekend.
Or the 23rd.
23rd. Drunk weekend. I don't know. If you're around now,
Memorial Day weekend.
webcam drunk episode. I don't know. We'll see. Check out the forums. I'll post if we're gonna do like a special live drunk episode or something. I'll put up a bulletin a few days before.
Oh, it's gonna be live.
Oh yeah, live webcam.
How do you figured out how to do that?
I will in the next week.
Okay, all right,
I bought the webcam, so I just got to figure out how to do it.
all right.
Yeah, I'll get it all set up, and I figured out how to make a whole web page in a week. I figure I can throw a webcam on the internet in 5 days. So
Awesome.
So that's it. So thanks for listening, everyone, and we'll be back next Wednesday. Go to the website because apparently Podcast Alley hates us right now. So
Just say bye to Joe.
thank you for Skyping in,
Fuck
Joey D. Yeah, cool, man. Just get a
I'll try to
get
become
the,
more Skype savvy.
speakers going through your headphones, and there'll be no echo. And then I'm sure we'll be talking to you again soon. Thanks. If you want to see, yeah, I don't know how they
Right
do
on.
it, man. They could.
I'm not as
friggin'
cool as all the 14-year-olds
program like
nowadays.
entire video games. I could like barely get this podcast online. And if you want to check out all of Joey D's other stuff in the photo section, he made some funny stuff relating to the show. He made there is no Negator, only Zool picture, which is pretty
That's
funny.
awesome. And if you don't get that, you're too fucking young.
Right, and you have to listen to like last episode before Brian actually said that. And yeah, a bunch of other funny stuff on there. Good work. All made in a matter of seconds. I don't know how you do it, but So
Made
yeah,
in America.
Thanks again for calling in,
True that.
and thanks for coming, Alex, and thanks for not barfing.
Adios.
All right, goodbye.
Thanks, guys.